Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most important organs in the human body. Many people may think it's the heart, but it's actually your liver. Your liver has innumerable, over 500, in fact over 700 different functions, most of them chemical, most of them biological, and all of these functions contribute towards the healthy functioning of your human body. Your liver is a very small organ, but it's extremely important, right from the conversion of T3 to T4 for your thyroid, right from cleansing. Your liver has important functions like processing all of the food that you eat that reaches your intestines, removing toxins and poisons from the air that we breathe and the food that we eat. It is also important for converting amino acids from the food that we eat into proteins. And the liver has another very, very important function. It produces bile that helps us to digest fat. So when many people struggle to lose weight, they change their diets and they change their exercise program. But sometimes all you need to do is clean your liver. When you detoxify your liver, you help your liver with the burden of its job of cleaning out toxins all the time. Today, all of us are exposed to environmental toxins, the pollution in the air that we breathe, contamination and pesticides in the food that we eat. We're all swimming in a sea of toxins. And your liver, most of the times, cannot cope with the burden of toxins. So when we help our liver do its function of cleaning out toxins, we take some of that load off the liver, allowing it to do all its other functions, which are innumerable. A cleaner liver will allow your body to lose weight and burn fat much, much faster. So when you detoxify your liver or you do a liver cleanse, you actually enable weight loss to happen quickly. And when you keep your liver clean, most of the allergies that people have tend to get better, because allergies are usually caused by a liver which is poorly functioning. So it's not only that, it's your skin, it's your hair, it's your weight, it's the way you feel, your energy levels. When you have a sluggish liver, you feel tired all the time, no matter how much you sleep and how well you eat or how much you exercise. So your liver is that an important organ, and I thought that tomorrow we could all do a liver cleanse together. If you're not ready for this cleanse tomorrow, you could do it the following weekend, but it's something that you must do because you feel fantastic after doing it, and almost 40 to 50% of your body function changes post doing this cleanse. So I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the functions of the liver, which is producing bile. Now, bile is required for us to digest fat. Your liver produces bile and your gallbladder stores bile. Every time we eat a meal which has fat in, the gallbladder squeezes out bile, and this bile is used to digest fat, to break down fat. And when you have a proper breakdown of fat, you allow for the absorption of omega-3, omega-6, and most of the fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which is vital for immunity, vital for weight loss, and vital for your overall health. So if you have a poorly functioning liver that is not producing enough of bile, or your bile is getting blocked by something called gallstones, which is nothing but calcified deposits of cholesterol and bile salts, then you have two problems. You don't digest fat correctly, which means you become vitamin deficient, which means you can have a low immunity. You don't digest fat, which means fat accumulates in your body. And the third thing is when your bile is obstructed by gallstones, your bile duct, your cholesterol levels tend to go higher. What we also need to understand is when your bile ducts are clogged with gallstones over the years of, it's the waste material that your liver produces from the toxins it's cleaning out, from the bad food, from the air that we breathe. So what happens is now the bile starts finding a new pathway to enter, and it uses the pancreas. And the bile irritates your pancreas, producing inflammation. And because you have inflammation in your pancreas cannot produce enough of insulin. And that's how we get diabetes. So if your pancreas cannot produce enough of insulin, you then have insulin insensitivity, and then you have diabetes, which is why sometimes just cleaning out your liver can make your sugar levels better. So before we run off for treatments and get off on medication, we should do our basic function of cleaning organs in the body so that they can function to their optimum. When they function to their optimum, you will find that most of the procedures and most of the medicines that we need today are unnecessary because the human body is designed to heal itself. So right from improving allergies to to losing weight, to having better skin and hair, to reducing cholesterol levels, and to managing diabetes or even preventing diabetes and improving cardiac, the health of your heart, sorry. All you have to do sometimes is just clean your liver, because your liver is working every second of the day, cleaning out toxins from the food that we eat, from the water that we drink, from the air that we breathe. So tomorrow the plan is, let's start helping our liver clean itself. You need to do this once, give it a break for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and then after that just maybe once in 6 months. But the benefits are absolutely fantastic. For example, let me tell you, when you drink alcohol, if you didn't have a liver, the alcohol would kill you. But because you have a liver, the liver breaks down, separates toxins, and it processes it into something that the body can then absorb. So binge drinking, too much of alcohol, too much of smoking, too much of processed food, all causes toxicity in the liver and affects so many other body functions. And then we don't know what the cause of all those issues are that we have and diseases, and we start treating it mindlessly at a symptomatic level. Sometimes we need to get to the root cause, clean, detoxify, and handle health the way it should be handled. So it's going to be a lot of information telling you how to do this detox program for tomorrow, but I'm going to give you a gist of it, and then I'm going to post a step-by-step procedure on how it needs to be done. Okay, so basically you're going to have to keep yourself free from almost 6 in the evening tomorrow till about 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. And you're going to need 2 ingredients, 2 or 3 of them. One is Epsom salt, which is also called magnesium sulfate, which you can buy 20 gram sachets from your chemist. You're going to need a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, at least about 250 ml. And that's all you need. You can also have some fresh orange juice as the third ingredient if you need it. So, like I said, I'm only going to give you a gist of what it is right now, but I am going to post it on my page step by step. And everyone who's going to be doing it tomorrow, I'll be doing it as well, so we can continue a thread on the Facebook page supporting one another through the detox process. So you wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to have a breakfast, you're going to have a lunch, and post-lunch we're not going to eat anything till 6 in the evening. At 6 in the evening, you're going to dissolve 20 grams of magnesium sulfate, also known as Epsom salts, in 200 ml of water, and you're going to have your first dose. Your second dose is going to be at 8 o'clock, 20 grams of magnesium sulfate in 200 ml of water or 250 ml of water, and you're going to drink it. Then the third part of it, at 10 o'clock, you are going to consume, and I'll give you the exact measurements. If you weigh over 70 kilos, you're going to have a little extra. If you weigh between 55 and 70 kilos, it's going to be a little less. And if you're 50 kilos and below, it's going to be a little less. So you're going to consume approximately 175 ml of olive oil. Now you can mix that with 175 ml of fresh orange juice or pineapple juice or lemon water, whatever it is. You can even have the olive oil plain. I know it sounds bad. I've done this once in my lifetime. It's not that difficult at all, but the benefits are fantastic. So you're going to have this concoction at 10 o'clock, and then immediately you're going to lie on your bed on your right side, because your liver's situated on your right side, and you're going to keep your head propped up on pillows so that you have an incline. You're going to lay like that for 30 minutes. And in most cases, if you have a lot of gallstones, you're going to feel a trickle of these gallstones flow through your body. There's absolutely zero pain. Absolutely zero pain. And if you don't feel that trickle, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Now, when you take Epsom salt, sometimes you may have to go to the loo. It's completely normal. It's completely normal. And it's while you go to the loo that you're going to start flushing out these stones. Then you set the alarm and wake up at 6 in the morning, and you have your third dose of Epsom salt with water. And then at 8 o'clock, which is 2 hours later, you take your last dose of the oil and the juice mixed together, but this time it's lesser oil. It's about 75 ml. I'm going to specify it and give you a chart as per your weight. And then you wait for 2 hours, and then the final dose of Epsom salt and water. So there are 6 doses in total. It sounds like a lot, but when you see it in front of you in words, it's not that much. And then after that, 1 hour after that, you break your cleanse with some fruits, and then you can have normal food, but in moderation. Now, what's going to happen throughout this process? You are going to dilate your bile ducts, and the pressure in your liver and your gallbladder is going to force these gallstones out. On a normal day, these things don't happen because we constantly eat, we're constantly digesting, and we're constantly taking in toxins. So through this process, you're going to pass out innumerable numbers of gallstones. Now, if you want to see those gallstones, a lot of them float, some of them sink. So a lot of people actually put like a wire mesh between the toilet seat and the commode, so you can actually see the stones if you want to. Some of them will be red, some of them will be green, some of them will be on the larger size, some of them will be on the smaller size. Or you can just pass it out and know that you've passed out a lot of gallstones. You will end up feeling so light, energetic. You'll feel fantastic in your brain, in your body. You got to do it to realize what I'm saying. And then we give a break of about 2 to 3 weeks, because since you are going to be passing out a lot, you also pass out vitamins and minerals. So then you want to use 2 to 3 weeks to replenish that. And then you can do it once more, and that's it. For 6 months, you don't have to do this again. And you'll find that heart problems, diabetes, sugar levels, weight problems, everything tends to get better because you've now helped the most important organ in your body to detoxify. You literally help your body to heal. So that's it in a nutshell. So feel free to take part in this tomorrow. If you have a busy weekend, don't do it this weekend, do it the next weekend. But once in a way, we need to make time to help our body through the routine and the stress that we put it through every single day. So if you can, I'll be starting this fast tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be available on Facebook, so keep posting your questions in the thread that we set up. Keep supporting one another, and remember, like I said, you may have diarrhea. It's absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal. This is going to be a whole cleanse for you. And if you are taking any serious medications, you may want to check with your doctors, but usually even high blood pressure, you just reduce the amount of Epsom salts, and I will be posting all those details for you. Other than that, I mean, we use it for 4th stage cancer, we use it for 3rd stage cancer, we use it for the worst diseases to detoxify patients, and it works almost with every medication possible. But still, like always, run it through your doctor, because your doctor knows your whole medical history better than I do. So to be on the safer side, run it through your doctor if you are on any serious medication. So until tomorrow, I should be posting those details pretty soon. Have a good evening. Eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. I'll see you tomorrow on the Liver Cleanse. Take care.